Uh, right. First point of outer side of nucleus, that the outer side of nucleus is contained. ट्यूब चली दो. The outer side of nucleus is contained by negatively charged electrons
Sir, may you please repeat what you told? Actually, sir, I am not getting your sound.
uh, the outer side of nucleus the outer side of nucleus, now it is clear.
Yes, sir.
The outer side of nucleus is contained by negatively charged electrons and they surrounded nucleus.
Sir, negatively charged.
The negatively charged electrons the outer side of nucleus is contained negatively charged electrons and they surround nucleus or you can write nucleus is surrounded by them. 7 point. Electrons are not stationary. Electrons are not stationary but are revolving around nucleus but are revolving around nucleus with a very high speed. Next point. Atom is neutral. Atom is neutral atom is neutral because electrons and nucleus neurons and nucleus are held together by electrostatic force of attraction. By electrostatic force of attraction. Next point. Most of the space of atom is empty. Done?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now Rutherford completes his model. Okay. But there was some limitations because after his discovery there was doing so many work. Okay. After his discovery there were doing so many works on the basis of his model. But during the work, then it was found that it does not of all the things of science. So, with time, on that time, uh, some drawbacks of the Rutherford's model were discovered. Okay. The do heading drawbacks of Rutherford model. drawbacks of Rutherford's model. Look at here. What was the drawback? It was found that if this is nucleus where protons are situated, then this is the outer side of nucleus. This is outer side of nucleus where electron can be placed. Okay, where electrons electrons can be placed. Basically, they surround nucleus. Okay, all nucleus is surrounded by electrons. Now, from theory, from model, it was observed that electron rotates around the nucleus in a circular path. Okay, electrons are not stationary; they are movable, and they move in a circular path. And this electron is balanced here by the electrostatic force of attraction. Number 4 point. Okay, because nucleus is positive, electron is negative, they will attract each other by electrostatic force of attraction. But some question arised here. According to electromagnetic theory, according to electromagnetic theory, it was proved that if any charged substance, when it moves, any charged substance, when it moves, it radiates, its internal energy. Any charged substance, when moves, it radiates its internal energy. So here, the question arises here that electron is charged substance and it is rotating around the nucleus. So it will also release its internal energy. So if electron will release, electron will donate its internal energy, the nucleus will pull that electron because nucleus is heavily in charge. It is present at the center and there is electrostatic force of attraction. So nucleus will attract the electron and consequently this electron will be collapsed at the nucleus in the end. This makes this atom is this makes this atom unstable. This structure of atom is unstable because suppose electron loses its energy continuously due to electromagnetic theory. So it was observed that it will release its energy like this, slowly, continuously, and continuously it will be attracted by the nucleus, and slowly it comes closer to the nucleus, and at the end it will be collapsed at the nucleus, which makes unstable of atom. Okay, which makes an atom is unstable. Instability of atom. Okay, So what happening? Due to electromagnetic theory, due to electromagnetic theory, it was proved by scientists that if any if any charged substance uh, moving, then it will release its internal energy, and electron is moving here continuously, so it will release its energy continuously. And if continuously it release energy, then continuously it comes closer to the nucleus like this, and the path becomes circle to and path becomes circular to
Spiral.
spiral. Okay, and at the end it will be collapsed at the nucleus, which makes an atom unstable. Okay, got it?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, so right. Right. Uh, in Rutherford's model, in Rutherford's model, electrons were placed in a circular path. In Rutherford's model, electrons were placed in a circular path around the nucleus, where it revolves in a high speed. At a high speed.
Where placed?
कोई बताओ क्या बोले?
Sir, in a circular path around the nucleus.
In a circular path around the nucleus, at a very high speed. Full stop. According to electromagnetic theory, according to electromagnetic theory, if any charged substance or particles according to electromagnetic theory, if any charged substance or particles any charged substance or particles moving with accelerated motion moving with accelerated motion, then it must it must releases its internal energy. Then it must releases internal energy. Full stop. Here the electron is charged particle. Here the electron is charged particle, and according to theory and according to theory, it will lose energy continuously by radiation. Here, electron is charged particle and according to theory, will lose energy continuously by radiation.
Sir, by radiation.
Yes, by radiation. By radiation. Full stop. Consequently, the energy of electron.
So please repeat.
Consequently, the energy of electron the energy of electron and the speed of electrons also decreases. In the energy of electron and speed of electron also decreases. Full stop. As a result, it feels attraction by the nucleus. As a result, it feels much attraction by the nucleus, much attraction by the nucleus, and comes closer to the nucleus by नहीं sorry via a spiral path, via a spiral path, via a spiral path, and at the end collapsed at the nucleus.
So at the end,
In the end, it will collapse at the nucleus. In the end, it will collapse at the nucleus. Full stop. This should make the atom. This should make the atom very much unstable. This should make the atom very much unstable. Okay? Done?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just draw these two structures.
Sir, drawn.
yes, sir, drawn.
Okay.
So one
Remember,
minute. Yes, sir. Done.
remember, it was assumed that the path will be like this due to the electromagnetic radiation theory. Okay. But actually, it doesn't happen at all. It is always like this. Not always, but on that time it was observed it is like this. But one scientist telling that the path can be this one. But Rutherford had no answer to the question that it is showing this, but this can be happen. So why not this one was happening? The Rutherford was unable to answer that question. That's why it is the drawbacks of Rutherford's model. Okay, this path cannot be happen. Actually, path is like this. But if anyone arises question that it can be happen, so I have to give the answer. If I will not give the answer, then it is my drawback. So Rutherford was unable to solve his query regarding this path. That's why it is known as drawback of Rutherford. Okay, path actually like that. But this was the query question, but Rutherford was unable to say that.
Yes, okay.
Okay. So this question, the path or the unstable of atom, these drawbacks were modified by scientist Niels Bohr. Okay, Niels Bohr. Remember, during the model of Niels Bohr, there was no neutron. Okay, because neutron were discovered in 1932, as I told you in last class by James Chadwick, 1932. But Niels Bohr's model were came into effect 19, 1913, near about 1913. So there was also no discussion of neutron too. Okay,
Yes, sir.
do heading Bohr's model of atom.
Yes, sir. Done.
Bohr's model of atom. At first, I'm giving you a concept about Bohr's model, then I will tell you what to write. Okay? Just first try to understand. Bohr initially overruled this overruled this electromagnetic theory concept to apply for the atom. Okay. Bohr decided to apply this rule here. Why? Just because this is nucleus, this is circular path where electrons placed. So he told that electron can never be can never lose energy can never lose energy, nor it can be absorbed energy from outside. Okay, it can neither lose energy nor absorb energy from outside when it rotates in this fifth circular path. When it rotates in this fifth circular path, he told that still electron rotates in a fifth circular path, it will neither lose its energy nor absorb. So if it will neither lose its energy, then the question of this path will be cancelled or will be discarded. Was discarded. Now he tells that there is not only one path. there is so many circular paths present around the nucleus. There is so many circular paths present around the nucleus, and this path named as, according to him, that is orbit or cell or energy level. Orbit, cell or energy level. Clear these 2 points?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
He also named this orbit and energy levels. The first orbit, which is closer to the nucleus, he named it is
Vacation.
phase cell, then L cell, then
M shall.
M cell, then
N
N
shall.
cell. Okay, like this. And uh, he also numbered this cell. He also gave a number to this cell, that is, for phase cell it will be first, for L cell it will be second, for M cell it will be third, like this. Okay, and these numbers were represented by small n. That is, small n is here energy level. So this is first energy level, this is second energy level, this is third energy level, and energy levels are represented by small n. He also tells that this was the center, here proton present. Okay, here proton present. Further, it was discovered that neutrons were also present at the nucleus. Okay. Now he tells that the energy associated with the cell, that is energy of this energy level, is different from its neighbors. That means energy of K cell is different from the energy of L cell. Energy of L cell is different from the energy of K and M cell. He tells that energy will increase as we go far away from the nucleus, or the energy levels which are far away from the nucleus having the highest energy, and the it will be lowest for the closest one. Okay. Now
Yes,
try
sir.
to understand. Suppose this is M cell, this is M cell, this is L cell, and this is K cell. So K cell is closest to the nucleus, M cell is farthest in between these three. So it has the lowest energy and it has the maximum energy between these three. So suppose one electron is placed here. So the energy associated with this electron is fixed when it presents in this orbit.
Yes, sir.
But this energy is more compared to the energy of K cell, but less compared to the energy of M cell. Now tell me, if this electron had to jump M cell, so it has less energy compared to M. It has to jump to M cell. So it will have to require energy, or it will release its energy to jump in M cell.
It requires.
To acquire energy.
Acquire energy, because it jumps to the high energy orbit. So when electron jumps to high energy orbit, then it will absorb, and when it comes to the lower energy orbit, it will
Release.
lose energy or release energy. Okay. So Bose tells that electron will neither lose energy nor absorb when it was present in a fixed circular path. That is, till electron is present in a fixed circular path, it will there is no loss or gain of energy. But there will be loss or gain of energy when electron will jump to the high energy orbit or lower energy orbit respectively. If it will jump to the high energy orbit, then energy will be absorbed. If it comes to the lower energy orbit, then energy will be released.
Yes, sir.
He also mentioned that the maximum number of electrons that can be placed in this orbit. He tells that 2n square. Very good. So according to 2n square formula, in K cell, maximum electron will be 2.
2.
The 2.
2 into 1 square,
8.
8. 2 into 2 square,
18.
18. And
32.
32. Remember, after that also 32. After that also 32. Okay. Suppose there was 5 cell, that is O cell. So O cell also contain maximum 32 electron, not more than it. Okay, that is the limitation of this 2n square rule. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt? Anyone?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
So right, Bohr's model. First point. Hmm. Right. An atom consists of a consists of a small, heavy, positively charged nucleus
Sir, can you repeat from the first?
An atom consists of a small an atom consists of a small, heavy, positively charged nucleus. In the center, surrounded by electrons. Full stop. The electrons in an atom, revolve around the nucleus only in certain selected circular paths. Only in certain selected circular path. Which is called energy levels or cells or orbit. What I told in first, the starting, just tell me now from starting.
An atom consists of a small, heavy, positively charged nucleus in the center surrounded by electrons. The electrons in an atom revolve around the nucleus only in certain selected circular paths, which is called energy levels or shells or orbits.
Okay, full stop. These are numbered as these are numbered as 1, 2, 3, 4 dot. These are numbered as 1, 2, 3, 4 dot, etc. and designated as KLMN, KLMN. This
So 1, 2,
KLMN.
3, 4 and
These are numbered as 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay,
Yes, sir.
and designated DESIG NATED, designated as KLMN, designated as KLMN.
Sir, written.
Okay, full stop. Second point. The protons and neutrons in bracket discovered later. The protons and neutrons in bracket discovered later are located in a small nucleus in a small nucleus at the center of the atom. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next point.
Yes, sir.
Okay, next point. There is a limit to the number of electrons
so there is a
limit to the number of electrons which each energy level can hold. There is a limit to the number of electrons which each energy level can hold. Write this one. For K cell, it can hold only 2 electrons. L cell can hold only 8 electrons. M 13, N 32, O also 32.
Sir, written.
Okay. Next part. The energy
So
of
next
an
point.
yes, next point. This have written.
Yes, sir.
Okay, next point.
Yes.
The energy of an electron in the orbit does not change with time. The energy of an electron in the orbit does not change with time. Means uh, as long as the electron rotating in a same energy level, it will have the same energy. Next point. Each orbit is associated each orbit is associated with a fifth amount of energy. Each orbit is associated with a fifth amount of or sorry fifth amount of energy. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next point. The energy is emitted or absorbed. The energy is emitted or absorbed only when only when the electrons jump from one energy level to another. One energy level to another. One energy level to another. Full stop. Energy is supplied to an atom. Energy is supplied to an atom when electrons jump to higher energy levels and energy is released when electron jumps to lower energy level.
Sir, written.
Okay. Now do heading symbolic representation of atom. Symbolic representation of atom. Basically atomic number, mass number relation. So we will do it by the symbolic representation of atom. Note it here. What is symbolic representation? Suppose this is H, this is Z in prefix here, and this is A. An atom represents like this, okay, where this H represents the
Element.
symbol of an element. This Z is
Atomic number.
Big number.
atomic number, and this A is
Mass number.
Mass number.
atomic mass or mass number. Okay. So what is atomic number? Atomic number means number of protons or number of electrons present in a neutral atom. Mandatorily, you say neutral atom. Okay. Atomic number means number of protons or number of electrons. Means we can say atomic number. We can say atomic number by number of protons, or we can say number of electrons present in a neutral atom. And what is atomic mass? Atomic mass means number of protons
Yeah. Plus number is neutron.
plus number of
Neutrons.
neutrons in an atom. So if there will be given any symbol of atom or element, we can say that how many protons, how many electrons, how many neutrons present there.
Yes, sir.
So simply suppose this is N714. That means N stands for
Nitrogen.
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 Atomic number is
7.
7.
7.
Mass number is
14.
14. So how many protons present?
7.
So 7.
How many electrons?
7.
So
7.
7.
How many neutrons?
So
7.
7.
7.
7. So look at here, from here, by this we are getting information like this. Atomic number 7 and mass number 14. So atomic number 7 tells that proton 7 and electron also 7, as it is neutral because here no charge present. And what about the neutron? Always neutron will be calculated by mass number minus
Atomic number.
atomic number. So it will be 14 minus 7, that is
7.
7. Now tell me, if there will be charged substance, then which one will be affected?
Sir,
Number of
Electrons.
The proton
electrons.
constant always.
Okay. Proton remains always constant, neutron remains always constant. So
Sir,
tell me,
electrons.
electrons change. Sulfur 1632 2 minus S for sulfur we know.
Yes, sir.
sir.
So here atomic number is 16, mass number is 32. So what about proton?
16.
Sir, 16.
16.
16.
16. Electron?
14.
Sir,
16.
16.
No.
18.
Sir,
Electron
18, 18, sir.
2
Sir,
minus
2
na?
electrons.
2
Oh,
minus
yes,
means
sir. Yes, sir.
2 electrons have been added to it. So 18. And neutron will be
Sir, 16.
16.
16. But if it will be positive, that is suppose Mg, magnesium, Mg, 2 plus 12, 24. Then proton equals to
12.
Sir, 12.
electron
10.
Sir,
Sir,
14.
10.
10, 10.
10. Plus means 2 electrons have been released.
Sir, remove.
माइनस करना है और न्यूट्रॉन इक्वल टू
Sir, 12.
12.
12. If it is neutral, the number of proton, number of electron will be equal. But if it is negative, then the value of negative charge will be added with this atomic number. So here 2 minus, so 2 will be added with this 16, so becomes 18. If here positive, then the value of positive will be deducted by this atomic number. So it will be 10. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. As we already know about the arrangement of electrons, that is Kl, M, N, O. I have told that for this N equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But according to formula 2n square, the total electron equal to 2 into 1 square, that is 2. 2 into 2 square, that is 8. 2 into 3 square, that is 18. 2 into 4 square, that is 32. 2 into 5 square, that is 50. But it not, it will be 32. Okay, there is a limitation, remember here. Okay. Next, electronic configuration. Till now, have been any doubt?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No, sir.
Electronic configuration of element. Suppose we have to write the configuration of carbon. I am taking just 2 or 3 examples. Rest of the elements you can form. Suppose carbon. So atomic number of carbon is
6.
6.
6.
So what will be its
2,
electronic
4.
configuration?
2, 4.
Sir, 2, 4.
Comma 4.
2, comma
Sir,
4.
2,4.
Okay. Out of 6 electron, the 2 electron will be placed at the K cell. This is the first cell, and then here 8, then here 18. So carbon will be 2, comma 4. What will be for sodium? Sodium is
Sir, 11.
11.
Sir, 281.
Sir,
11.
281.
2,8,1.
2, comma 8, comma 1. Very good. So rest of the atoms you can calculate. I'm
Yes,
just
sir.
stating about
Yes,
example,
sir.
that is potassium and calcium. So what is the atomic
So
number?
there is. Sir,
16.
2881, sir, for potassium.
Sir, 2881.
8.
Sir, 2882 for
2882.
calcium.
2881 and
Sir,
2882.
2,882.
Look at here, it can be 289 because third cell can hold 18 electrons now, and we having 9 electrons only. So here, according to calculation, 9 electrons can be placed, but actually don't. Okay, so these two are exception.
The law of octets.
Law of octets, very good. So we know that
Sir,
if
just
out
potassium and calcium are exceptional, and after that, all the elements will have that 2, 8, 18 like that.
2, 8, 18 like that.
Okay, sir.
Okay, means till now we are doing this type of concept, the element. That's why it is showing exception. Okay, no, uh, after potassium calcium it will also not happen. Just a second. Then it will be in different manner. Okay, because on that time SPDF concept will come, and we have told that 8, 8, 18 in different manner. So from here we have to know just two things. That is, if outermost orbital contains, if outermost orbital contains, outermost orbital equal to 8 or 2 electron, then this is the noble gas configuration. Okay, this is noble gas configuration. 8 electron means
Octet.
octet,
And
or
duplet.
2 electrons means
Duplet.
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 Okay, duplet is fulfilled by duplet is fulfilled by helium. Okay,
What about
hmm?
the hydrogen?
Hydrogen also, but noble gas, in noble gas only helium. Hydrogen also forms duplet, but maximum compounds, maximum elements form octet. After the potassium calcium it will be 2, 8, 18 like that. Okay, so there will be placed actually so many electrons, so it will happen 2, 8, 18, 8. So if any element having the 8 electron in outermost cell, that is called octet, and if 2 electrons, then it will be duplet, and it is the
Duplet.
noble gas configuration. So according to these configurations, these are the last electrons which are placed in last orbitals.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
electrons placed in outermost orbital. Outermost orbitals also known as valence orbital.
Valence orbital.
outermost or outermost orbit or orbital outermost orbit is valence shell. Okay, and electrons present in valence shell is called valence electron.
Valence.
Electrons present in valence shell is known as
Valence electron.
valence electron. So for carbon, valence electron is 4
Four.
for sodium,
1.
1 plus 1.
potassium
1.
1,
1,
calcium 2.
2.
Remember,
2.
this is valence electron, not valency. The concept of valency will be discussed in next class. This is valence shell, valence electron. Valency will be discussed in next class by the combining